We are on a roll with these Christmas makeup tutorials and I am loving it. So, I'm going to start on the eyes today. I'm going to do my eyebrows first. I'm going to do them on camera because I think that this is going to be a very quick tutorial because we're not going to be doing much on the eyes. We're just going to do a graphic liner. So, to start off the eyebrows, this is the eye pomade I always use and it's from Revolution in the shade Soft Brown. I would just love for somebody to kidnap me and just be like, okay, we're going to fix your eyebrows. To set the brows, I'm going to be using the clear eyebrow gel from Colourpop. This is whenever the brow shape really does come together and it's whenever we can just clean everything up. So I'm going to be using the Revolution Conceal and Define in shade C1. Whatever concealer I'm using that day, like for example today it's the Revolution Conceal and Define, that's what I will use as my eye base because I will always drag it down. I do genuinely find it absolutely crazy the fact that I still do not own the P. Louise eye base. I've asked for it for Christmas, so hopefully I get it. So I'm now just going to take a buffing brush and I'm now just going to buff out that concealer, and this is just going to buff it in, I suppose, blend it, get rid of any wee brush strokes, brush marks, and it's also just going to lift and take off any of that excess concealer. I'm just going to lightly set those lids. I was just thinking to myself there, should I do the tiniest bit of eyeshadow just to give my eyes a wee bit of contour, just to tie in with the rest of the face. So I might actually just use the bronzer that I'm going to be using today. I cannot believe it's less than 2 weeks to Christmas now. I feel like I'm running out of time for my Christmas tutorials because I have so many planned. I've even started working on Saturdays, and usually I film Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'll just upload just willy-nilly, but I will give myself the weekends off because by God, by the time the weekend comes I am ready for it. Why is my camera not focusing on me? See, from Monday to Friday, spending the whole week looking at yourself. Sitting down filming, looking at yourself, editing for hours, looking at yourself, doing thumbnails, whatever, looking at yourself. I'm going to be taking 3 shadow shields. I just thought that this would just be quite safe to just use these just on the outer corner, just so we can really get a nice sharp crisp wing. I think I'm just going to go for like a nice gold glitter, more festive, and I've kind of dressed to match my glitter. Obviously if you are recreating this look at home you can use any glitter at all, especially for Christmas, a red glitter, like a green glitter. Oh my god, oh, love that idea. I have a really nice forest green glitter and it would be absolutely beautiful, honestly, any glitter at all. Now for the difficult part, I'm going to start mapping out my wing. I'm going to take this Rimmel London Ink Me Eye and Body liner, and it is in a gold shade, so that's obviously perfect. So I'm just going to map out my shape first of all, see if I'm happy. If I can make any adjustments or changes, that's no big deal. Oh god, where's the stopper for this? I take the stoppers out of everything. It's just going to be nice underneath the glitter instead of like a black or something, in case the black does show through, because obviously glitter isn't completely opaque. I do not think this is working out. This is clearly really dried up. I use this wee glitter gel liner here, and it's the Santee Diamond Eyeliner in the shade Gold. You get this for $1 a pound off Shop Miss Eye. Okay, so that's the eyeliner done, guys. I'm not too sure if it's symmetrical or not, but at this point, you know how it goes. You just don't care anymore. So I'm just going to take like a wee flat angled brush, and I'm just going to start on the lash line, and I'm just going to cover that with the with the glue. And then just using the sticky side. Ah! Why did I think that was a good idea? Oh. I'm gonna give my eyes a spritz with the Urban Decay All Nighter scent spray because I do find that this really does have like a staying power to it. So I just kind of find that anytime I'm doing like glitter makeup looks or anything, I will always spritz my eyes with a setting spray. And if there's any like wee flecks of excess glitter, hopefully they'll kind of like stick to the eye a wee bit better. So you just want to spray enough on so that it really does set the glitter. Okay guys, I'm going to finish off my eyes before I start onto the face makeup. I'm going to use T lashes in the style Olivia. For my skin, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I just like to take this just with my fingers. I don't really find that it hides my pores or gets rid of my pores or anything. I just find that it just kind of minimises the appearance of them and just smooths the appearance of the skin. And then because it is a pore filling primer, I'm just going to press this into the skin. Ah! Christmassy as fuck! I'm going to be using the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in the shade F5. I have no tan on at the minute, but I have a wee bit of bronzer and oh, god damn it. See, I take the stopper out of everything. Literally everything. Oh, I could paint this on my face all day. Oh, that's very therapeutic. Stop him out. So I was actually thinking of doing like a, I don't know if I'll make it Christmassy, but I was thinking of doing like a really nice, well I suppose I could make it Christmassy, but I was gonna do like a very effortless sheer coverage 10 minutes boom out the door quick glam makeup tutorial. Like, would you want that? Is that something that you would want? Because I could probably film it tomorrow and it'll be up on Friday, because I know that I have been doing a lot of full coverage and full glam makeup tutorials recently, and I do like to cater for absolutely everybody and just do something different every now and again. So I used these two concealers last week in a tutorial. I did mention that I wasn't a big fan of this concealer in general, the Revolution Conceal and Define, but I did mix it with the newest Revolution concealer, and this is the Conceal and Hydrate in the shade C0.5. I actually really liked how these two look together on top of the Revolution foundation. So these are the two concealers I'm going to use today. So the Conceal and Define one first because it's a wee bit darker. So I'm just going to put this one on just to conceal. And then just going in with the Conceal and Hydrate just to then brighten. I'm going to try and speed through my base makeup as quick as possible because we've all seen it many times before. So I'm going to go in with the W7 Cream Contour. So I'm just going to start by packing this on just the areas that I'm wanting to cream contour with a stippling brush. So mainly down the sides of the cheeks, at the cheekbones, and just a couple wee dabbles just at the forehead. Just pressing that in. And then I'm going to go in and take off the excess on the brush and slightly blend it with the brush, and then blend out even further and finish off the blend with the Beauty Blender. Now I'm just going to use the bum of the Beauty Blender. Every time I use this, I'm always so blown away how natural it is, how gorgeous it is, how naturally gorgeous it is. So I'm just powdering my face off camera because I'm just going to be using my usual wee Poundland powder, but I thought I would just come on and show you guys my powder brush. It broke. At least I have the handle for this one. I can always just glue it back together. A family of broken brushes. I wonder which one is next. Yes, no. Powder puff? Powder puff. So do you call these a powder puff? I just call them wee puffy things. but I have been loving these recently, and every time I've been baking on camera I've been meaning to talk to you about them, but I've only started using this wee powder puff since actually using this powder, because it actually comes with it, which is really, really good. But I don't know whether it's the powder puff or the actual powder anymore as to why I actually like this powder. But I absolutely love the way this powder puff applies the powder. I always applied my bake and my setting powder with a damp beauty sponge or a dry beauty sponge. I wasn't really fussy in that department, but I always kind of find that I had to go in and like reapply and reapply, because it was like skipping wee bits or missing wee bits, and it was just a wee bit patchy. Whereas I kind of find that with the powder puff, it just applies it so nicely to the under eyes, and you can even start to like blend it into the skin, just like pushing it in and really baking that face. And like it is like a really good size as well if you want to do the entire face, but I just kind of put it in half and then just do the under eyes and like the T-zone. But yeah, I absolutely love these wee powder puffs. I will never ever go back to a beauty blender to bake. I know Real Techniques has came out with like a powder sponge, and I was gonna get it the other day, but it was like, no, I can't. I have that wee powder puff. I absolutely love it. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. I'm not too sure if you have noticed by now, guys, but I wasn't even going to mention it to you because I don't want you to hold me to it. But I have a filming routine now. Last week was my first week of doing it, and I succeeded. I'm not too sure if you guys noticed last week or not, but I did upload Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. So that is the routine and the schedule that I'm going to be uploading my videos. As I was saying at the start, I film Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and I have my weekends off. But I'm just going to be keeping an extra video, like my Wednesday's video, for like next week, or the Thursday or the Friday, or maybe a Sunday every now and again, depending on how I feel. So yeah, let me know if that's something you used to be happy enough with. But for blush, I'm going to be going in with the, again, Wet n Wild Colour Icon blush. I'm going to be taking the two shades, Apricot in the middle and Pearlescent Pink. Apricot in the middle first of all, and see how we get on. You let me know if that is something that you guys would be happy enough with, like having a routine. So knowing from now on that I'm going to be uploading Mondays and Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. Oh my god, them two blushes together are stunning. Oh my god. Because there's definitely like a shimmer through both of them. Yeah, definitely. Oh wow. Ooh, that is so gorgeous. Then to bronze, like I said earlier, this is the wee duo from Estée Lauder. So definitely a goal for next year is to use up as much makeup as I can from my collection while buying makeup. So I do apologise if you see me using the same products over and over again, but there's just some products in my collection that I'm trying to get rid of, and I don't want to bin them, I don't want to give them away because I'm selfish. Do you know what? I give a lot of makeup away to people, so sometimes I'm just like, no, you're not getting any more. No, like I do give a lot of makeup away, I do have to say, like to like, friends and family, but I don't know. I sometimes find that some people just don't appreciate it actually, so it's just like, fuck you, you're not getting any more. As Tati was saying in one of her latest videos, like I feel attached to my beauty products, my cosmetics, my makeup. Take my clothes, take the clothes off my back, but don't take my eyelashes off. It's a serious thing, it's a serious love affair, but it just comes to the point where you just have so much, like say my concealer drawer, my primer drawer, my powder drawer. It's just ridiculous. And I know I do this as a job, like I do use a lot of my makeup, but it's still an overly excess amount of makeup to have, realistically. Before I move on to anything else, I'm going to take that wee Estee Lauder bronzer again. I'm going to run a wee bit of that bronzer just along the lower lash line. I'm not going to be doing anything on the lower lash line, but I might put a wee bit of mascara there, but I just kind of want to add a wee bit of colour underneath there. And then before I move on to the lips, I'm going to be taking the Inglot Sparkling Dust in the shade at 01. I'm just going to pop this just on the highest point of the cheekbone. Oh, I forgot to do my nose too. So I'm going to use quite a concoction for my lips today, but first off I'm going to line my lips with the Toffee lip pencil from Primark. This is Mannequin from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Then the Bare Minerals liquid lipstick in Cult. So this is very, very fair. It nearly looks like a concealer. I'm not even joking. I'll swatch it here so you can see how pale it actually is. Yeah, I would say this is a concealer shade for some people, but I'm going to be taking this and I'm going to be placing it just in the centre. Like, I love a really, really nude lip, but this is just too much. And then I'm going to take a Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss, and this is from her, is this from a holiday collection? I think it is, because it doesn't have like the standard lid on it. Here. Okay guys, so this completes this makeup tutorial. I hope you all enjoyed. I actually think this might be my favourite Christmas makeup look so far, for something that is so simple, so effortless. Well, it's not really effortless. There's a lot of symmetrical situations that has to go on. I definitely think this is my favourite Christmas look of the year. Obviously there is plenty more to come. I have taken all of your guys' recommendations, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter, and also my Depop. This jumpsuit that I'm wearing is actually on my Depop. I don't know if that's weird or not, the fact that I'm wearing it right now. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video.